Welcome back to the Deep Dive, where we peel back the layers of your sources to get to the core of what truly matters. And today, what truly matters, well, to us anyway, is a national, uh, no, a global travesty. We've assembled a stack of sources here, articles, research, even some historical documents, and I am so profoundly agitated, I mean, I can barely contain myself.
Right.
Our mission today is to plumb the depths of the cucumber. The magnificent, the misunderstood, the dying cucumber. And let me tell you, the forces behind its decline are far more insidious than you might imagine. You just won't believe who's to blame.
What's fascinating here, I think, is how the sheer, undeniable decline in the cucumber's rightful place in society, and indeed its very cultivation, well, it can be traced back, traces directly to profound shifts in societal preferences and behaviors, specifically a certain culpable demographic.
Well, culpable is putting it mildly.
Our deep dive today aims to unveil the brutal truth. How a humble fruit, yes, a fruit for those who don't even know that anymore, has been systematically disrespected,
Systematically.
leading to consequences that ripple far beyond just, a culinary preference.
Far beyond is an understatement.
Rare.
We're talking about the very fabric of reality here. Okay, let's unpack this, or maybe just explode it. Because the youth of today, with their apps and their trends, they are destroying everything, honestly.
They really are.
And the cucumber is just the most tragic victim.
If we connect this to the bigger picture, the cucumber is not some flash-in-the-pan fad that arrived with, I don't know, the latest viral video. It originates from deep in Asia, India, Nepal, China, Thailand. This is a plant with roots, literally, stretching back thousands of years.
Roots that, frankly, the kids today wouldn't even know how to appreciate. They'd probably think it popped up on some short-form video platform last week.
Right.
Do you know how long this incredible ancient fruit has been with us? Long enough for emperors to demand it? We're talking Emperor Tiberius, Roman Empire.
A man of immense power.
Who insisted on having cucumbers on his table every single day, winter and summer. And his gardeners. They invented rudimentary greenhouses using mirror stone, they called it, just to keep them available.
Incredible dedication.
Can you imagine ancient Romans building advanced agricultural structures out of sheer dedication to the cucumber? And what have we now? Kids who can't even tell you where their food comes from. They wouldn't recognize one unless it was pre-sliced in plastic.
It really raises an important question. Why did such reverence? Why did it disappear? Consider Charlemagne cultivating them in his gardens 8th, 9th centuries.
See, even Charlemagne knew.
And Columbus himself, 1494, brought cucumbers to the New World, introduced them to Haiti.
Right, spreading the gospel of the cucumber.
French explorers by 1535 found very great cucumbers growing in Montreal. Great cucumbers.
So from royalty to explorers, everyone knew the cucumber's worth. And then what happened? The 17th and 18th centuries. This ridiculous, utterly baseless prejudice against raw vegetables. Cucumbers especially.
The cowcumbers.
Cowcumbers. Deemed little better than poison. Samuel Pepys wrote about someone dying from eating them. Died from a cucumber.
It beggars belief.
And now, thanks to the sheer, unadulterated ignorance of the current generation, this historical amnesia is repeating itself. They probably saw some fake historical post online and decided it was cool to hate cucumbers again.
It does seem like history repeating itself, doesn't it?
They bring back terrible fashion from decades ago, but not the wisdom of our ancestors. It's an outrage, an absolute outrage.
Well, beyond its rich history, let's discuss the health benefits, which are abundant, frankly, vital.
Oh, let's. Maybe they'll listen to this part. Probably not.
Cucumbers are comprised of an astonishing 95% to 96% water, one of the most hydrating foods available.
96%.
They're practically a nature-grown water canteen with minerals like potassium, magnesium, manganese.
A nature-grown water canteen. And what do you drink? Sugary concoctions that rot your teeth and leave you dehydrated anyway.
Making that water easier to absorb, more bioavailable.
No wonder there's a global hydration crisis. It's because the youth can't grasp the concept of a natural, refreshing snack. They'd rather spend $5 on some so-called wellness drink.
Filled with who knows what chemicals.
Exactly. Than eat a humble cucumber. It's madness.
And beyond just hydration, cucumbers contain potent antioxidants that combat free radicals in the body.
Free radicals. You hear that?
Which, can lead to cell damage, disease. They also possess anti-inflammatory properties, significant ones.
Anti-inflammatory.
Potentially aiding against serious conditions like cardiovascular disease, diabetes, autoimmune issues. even potentially depression and certain cancers.
Oh, so now you're interested in reducing inflammation, are you? After you've consumed a lifetime of highly processed junk and stared at screens all day, wrecking your bodies.
And skin health is another aspect.
Yes, your skin. You complain about breakouts and puffiness, but you won't touch a cucumber. Medically reviewed sources say it helps moisturize skin, has anti-wrinkle properties.
Even reduces morning puffiness around the eyes.
The wisdom of putting fever patients on a bed of cucumbers back in the 17th century. 2. Cool as a cucumber. Lost. Completely lost on your generation. They'd rather just filter their selfies.
And crucially, to maximize these benefits, it's critical to eat the cucumber unpeeled.
Ah, yes, the peel.
The peel contains significant fiber, vitamins, minerals, and higher polyphenol content, those powerful plant compounds.
But you have to peel it, don't you? Because it's icky or bitter. Cucurbitacins give the rind a slightly bitter taste. It's natural. It's part of the cucumber.
It's part of its character.
But you can't handle anything that isn't bland and prepackaged, can you? You strip away all the goodness, then wonder why you're not getting enough fiber. Or why you're constantly fatigued.
It really is a self-inflicted nutritional wound.
It's betrayal of the cucumber itself. An absolute betrayal. Modern palates are just ruined.
And speaking of taste, historically, cucumbers have been integral to countless cuisines, demonstrating incredible culinary versatility.
Oh, the versatility. If only people knew.
Consider cucumber raita, that cooling Indian side dish. Yogurt, herbs, spices, specifically designed to balance spicy meals.
A work of genius. Simple, effective.
Or the award-winning smashed cucumber salad, a Chinese chef's secret, perfected over 50 years, revered for its texture and flavor.
Secret. The only secrets you understand are the ones shared on some obscure food blog you found on TikTok. You can't handle anything truly authentic. And what do you do with cucumbers? When someone with an actual garden gives you an ungodly amount, what happens? You run to Reddit. What do I do with all these cucumbers?
It's a common question online.
And then you turn them into this. What were those suggestions again?
Well, indeed. Some popular suggestions included things like cucumber tequila or cucumber gin.
Oh, good grief. Alcohol, of course.
Or simply adding lime and tajin for a kick.
A kick? The cucumber's natural, subtle flavor is not enough for you, is it? You have to drown it in sugar and alcohol and chili powder because your taste buds have been ruined by synthetic flavors. Utterly destroyed.
It does seem to point towards a preference for extreme flavors.
And don't even get me started on the cucumber salad disaster TikTok. That influencer ending up in the ER. Why? Because they couldn't safely slice a cucumber while distracted by their own vapid commentary.
A cautionary tale about kitchen safety, certainly.
Basic kitchen safety, gone. Medical bills, up. And for what? A cucumber salad that probably didn't even taste good because you're too busy filming it. This is why society is collapsing, people. Literally. Over cucumbers.
Moving to the global economy. In 2019, 132 countries reported cucumber production. China leads by a huge margin, over 70 million tons.
70 million. China gets it.
European countries, too, particularly the Netherlands, have exceptional yield.
Yes.
High-tech greenhouses.
Oh, so China and Europe know what's up, do they? They're prioritizing cucumber production, using technology. And where are you? Not working in agriculture, I'll bet.
There is significant innovation in controlled environment agriculture.
But you are too busy complaining about the cost of living, while refusing to engage with the very industries that could improve it. Like growing things. Like cucumbers.
Well, despite global trade showing considerable growth, world imports up 141% from 2000 to 2019, exports up 120%.
Growth for some.
The United States, as the world's largest importer, relies heavily on Mexico and Canada. Meanwhile, U.S. domestic cucumber production actually decreased by 13.9% from 2019 to 2020.
Decreased. Here's where it gets really interesting. Our own domestic production is plummeting. Florida and Georgia, key states, negative numbers. Why?
Complex market forces are at play.
It's because you, the current generation, are demanding cheaper, imported cucumbers, undermining our own farmers. It's a national disgrace.
There are ongoing trade discussions, certainly.
There's an ongoing investigation by the U.S. International Trade Commission. Unfair competition from Mexican farmers. Why? Because your insatiable demand for out-of-season, cheaply produced cucumbers is forcing trade wars.
Consumer demand heavily influences import patterns.
It's a domino effect of your choices. And don't even pretend you care about buy local or sustainability when it comes to the humble cucumber. You don't. You just want it cheap.
On the topic of sustainability, the proportion of organic cucumber production is quite low, Only about 1 ton for every 100 tons of conventional.
1%. Pathetic.
This is primarily due to the difficulty in coping with pests and diseases without conventional methods.
Oh, so now you're going to complain about pesticides, are you? But are you willing to pay the higher prices for organic? The prices that reflect the immense effort to grow them naturally? Of course not.
Organic farming presents unique challenges.
You want it all for nothing. And then you have the audacity to worry about toxins that are only present in wild, uncultivated varieties. It's baseless, social media-fueled paranoia. It helps no one, least of all the cucumber.
And unfortunately, food safety issues can arise. We saw a salmonella outbreak linked to cucumbers in 2024. Hundreds of illnesses.
Salmonella. Oh, yes, because your generation, the one that can't even remember to wash their hands half the time, is so concerned with food safety.
While the outbreak is over, it does highlight the importance of food safety protocols throughout the supply chain.
Or maybe it's your collective frailty. Hundreds of you sick from a perfectly good cucumber. You can't handle anything. It's all a conspiracy, isn't it? The real problem is the decline in cucumber sales and respect. And don't even get me started on global warming. Do you think all those cucumber plants that aren't being grown absorbing CO2 aren't contributing to the crisis? Of course they are. It's your fault the planet is heating up, you cucumber-hating maniacs.
Well, the climate impact is complex, but...
It's the cucumbers. Or lack thereof.
And yet, despite these trends, there are dedicated individuals. Like Sebastian Suski, he grew a world record longest cucumber, 113.4 centimeters.
Amazing. A hero. A commitment utterly alien to the current generation. They can't even commit to a TikTok trend for more than 5 minutes, let alone nurture a cucumber to record-breaking lengths.
It requires significant dedication and horticultural skill.
They probably just laughed at the squirting cucumber research from Oxford.
Yeah.
Completely missing the scientific marvel behind its explosive seed dispersal. Because everything is just a joke to them. A meme.
It is a fascinating botanical mechanism.
This is what it all means. A future devoid of crisp, refreshing, wholesome cucumbers. And by extension, a future devoid of common sense, dedication, and perhaps even humanity itself. Are we overreacting?
So what does this all mean for you, the listener, navigating this profound cucumber crisis? It means a reevaluation, perhaps?
A reevaluation. It means the world is going to end. Slowly, quietly, one unappreciated cucumber at a time. We are facing an existential threat, and it's all because the youth of today simply refuse to acknowledge the majesty of this incredible fruit.
It's certainly a call to consider our food choices more deeply.
This isn't just about food preferences. It's about the very soul of civilization. Are we overreacting? No. If anything, we're underreacting to the severity of the situation, the sheer horror.
So the next time you encounter a cucumber, consider its journey, its benefits, its potential, and perhaps, just perhaps, reflect on the impact its appreciation, or lack thereof, has on the world.
Or just eat the damn cucumber for the sake of humanity. Good grief.